pasta?
I'm eating some spicy ghost pepper dip with crackers.
Dude, ghost peppers are the shit.
They're
I
so
love
good.
them. So tasty. One of my favorite peppers, though, has to be habanero. Because it's just so, like, sweet, yet exhilaratingly spicy at the same time.
You're sweet yet exhilaratingly spicy at the same time.
I disagree. I don't think I'm sweet nor spicy.
What are
I'm
you?
in that bland region.
What are you?
I'm in that bland region.
Not just.
I'm trying to school. I'm trying to learn one of my friends about the true meaning of Thanksgiving, but I'm trying to find my source before I hit send and make sure everything I said was accurate.
Wait,
I'm
what?
having a hard time remembering where my source was from.
Could you repeat that? The true meaning of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn my friend about Thanksgiving because they're all like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because I don't believe in mass genocide of Native Americans. I don't believe in that in this house, but I sure do believe in eating a lot of good food or some shit like that. They mentioned the genocide of Native Americans at the hand of white people being the meaning of Thanksgiving, and that's not what it's about. And I'm trying to locate my source to re-go over it to make sure everything I said was accurate before I hit send, so I don't make a fool of myself.
I mean, what they said was correct.
Nay.
No, they don't inherently create Thanksgiving to celebrate genocide, but it's the fact that they hide it is what pisses people off.
Well, no, it's not hidden whatsoever. The entire meaning behind Thanksgiving is the conquerors, which were the British, and of course there's going to be a lot of wars and death in conquering, but more Native Americans died at the hands of Native Americans and warring tribes.
Oh my god!
Than
You sound like those
the
motherfuckers
British.
that say, you know, there's more white on white crime than white on black crime. Like, dude, no one fucking
Well, it's
cares.
because people don't do their fucking research. They heard, oh, a lot of Native Americans died, and they were innocent people that were there. They were peace-loving people that just wanted to let be.
So riddle me this,
And that's just
libtard.
not how it was.
Riddle me this, libtard. Let's say Armenia creates a celebration once a year. A celebration with fighting or celebrating peace between the Armenians and the Turks. But not once did they acknowledge the genocide that happened between the Armenians and the Turks.
Well, we have acknowledged the crimes that we've done against the Native Americans, and we gave them a massive portion of land as well to call their own for compensation.
You just don't get it. Listen. Are you... do you have any form of legal documentation stating that you are a Native American? Do you live on a Native American reserve? Do you have any sort of indication that you are a Native American, you've been raised as a Native American, and you celebrate Native American culture?
My father's grandmother was 100% Apache.
Doesn't matter.
And my
That doesn't answer my
father has
question.
papers proving that he is Native American, and me being his son indicates that I have Native American blood in me.
Doesn't
Third
matter.
generation.
Do you have proof?
I'm a third generation Native American.
Doesn't matter, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking if your father or your grandfather or your grandfather's father or your grandfather's father's father is Native American. I'm asking, do you have documentation stating that you are Native American?
Me personally, no, because I don't feel comfortable giving my DNA to the government, but my father felt comfortable doing that, and he has been proven to be Native American, and me being his son proves or indicates that I myself
If you were
am
Native American, you would have documentation, especially if you are as Native American as you state
Well,
you are.
unless they document me at birth and I didn't know about it. I never went to a doctor and be like, yo, can I get a DNA test to see if I'm Native American?
That's
I
not
ain't
how
never
they
done that.
indicate whether or not you're Native American. I mean, not for, like, benefits or whatever.
Do I have
but
proof? No. Do I have evidence? Yes. And I have a lot of evidence strongly indicating that I am, if that answers your question. Me personally, no, but I have evidence. I am, I want to say maybe I'm third or fourth generation, so I want to say 30 or 20% Apache.
let me guess, was your mom an Indian princess for the Apache tribe?
My mother's family hails from Wales. They're white as shit. I am Mexican and Native American and African on my father's side. And
Why
I
are you
am
so
Welsh, Scottish,
ethnic?
Irish, and everything on my mother's side. I'm a complete mutt.
Okay, well, back to what we were talking about. Do you live on a reserve?
No, I live in Texas. I don't even think there is an Indian
Answer
reserve in
my
Texas.
question. Okay, cool. You answered my question.
There's one in New Mexico that I know of. I've never been to New Mexico, but I know of it. I think there's a few in Colorado,
Okay,
but I
well,
think those are the closest ones. As of Texas, I don't know. Oh, I know there's one in Oklahoma because I had to drive through it to go to my brother's funeral. But in Texas, I don't think there is an Indian reservation because at the time where they signed all those treaties and shit, Texas was still a part of Mexico. And I think it was the 1800s where Texas decided to not be a part of Mexico and be their own thing. And Mexico's like, no, fuck you, you're going to be part of Mexico whether you like it or not. So there's this huge war fought over it in San Antonio called the Battle of the Alamo, where us Texans stood our ground against Mexico and we fucking won and became our own sovereign nation. And then we're all like, oh shit, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to run a country. And then America's like, yo, we're looking for more states. If you want to join us, we're looking to have 50, 51 states maybe. And we're like, you know what, that sounds pretty cool. We'll be part of America. So we sold ourselves to America. So during the whole Indian shit, we were still part of Mexico. Because that happened in the 17th century, I think, right? Was it the 7th? No, it was the 1600s when that happened, right?
don't really know, don't really care.
No, shows how much you care about the American history.
Dude, I fell asleep during history class. I just know more about the American genocide when it comes to Native Americans because my family... Not my
See, but it
family.
wasn't genocide. Okay, first of all, let me ask you, what is the definition of genocide?
Where... My definition of a genocide.
Well, I'm not asking yours. I'm asking the actual definition.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Because everybody's
Give me 1
personal
sec.
definition of a certain thing can vary wildly.
Okay. The deliberate killing of a large number of people from a particular nation or ethnic group with the aim of destroying that nation or group. Did you know?
Destroying the
Let me-
Indian people was not the intent of the conquerors. We tried to live in peace.
Let
and
me
there was
finish.
peace. There was over 100 years of peace.
Let me finish! Did you
Okay.
know that in the 80s, I know this because my friend is Native American, and this happened to her, it was either her aunt or her grandma, but back in the 80s, they were mass snipping women so that they couldn't reproduce. The government was abducting the Native American women and removing their ovaries so that they could not reproduce.
Yeah, and they did the same shit to black people.
Yes, thank you. You're starting to realize how fucked the system is. It only
I know
caters
the
to white
system
people.
is. I've completely fucking realized.
And in my mind, that's considered a genocide because they're trying to prevent a whole ethnic group from reproducing. That's genocide. That's fucking genocide.
That's the entire reason behind Plan B. Or, not Plan B, Planned Parenthood. They started as a black-only abortion clinic to stop the reproduction of black people. Which is why I say fuck Planned Parenthood.
Don't you dare say fuck. Don't. No.
Whatever they stand for now, they're based off of a racist idea. So fuck them. The entire reason they existed was to completely eradicate black people in America. Fuck them. If you support Planned Parenthood, you support racism.
You're funny. That's like saying that if you support companies... Hold on, let me find a good example for this that you would understand.
I don't support any companies, so go ahead with that idea. Well, at least I don't support any American capitalist companies that only care about profit and don't care about their workers. Other companies from outside of America actually fucking care. Therefore, they're not as bad. But American companies, fuck them. Because all they care about is profit. Hence why Amazon workers drop dead on the floor from overexhaustion from working too much, or have to pee in a bottle on the line while they work because they can't do bathroom breaks.
Dude, this is why you need to stop taking the right side. I literally just Googled fact check. Did Planned Parenthood start off as a racist company towards black people? And the first link that came up...
advertise it.
The first link that came up literally debunked it. It's a quick Google search, my dude.
And you believe everything you read on the internet?
I do not. That's why I go to reliable sources.
If you Google, did Bush do 9/11, they're gonna fucking say no.
Because Bush really did not do 9/11. No. Bush did not do 9/11. That's why. It was an inside job by the government. He just happened to be the president when it happened. Because
he didn't plan it, but he fucking knew about it.
Yeah. Everyone in the governmental system knows about stuff like that. Why do you think Area 51 exists?
And hence they're guilty.
Literally the president, literally the only people who have access to Area 51 cartel is the president and everyone who works for the government and works in Area 51. And even some people in Area 51 don't know everything that goes on in there.
I'm pretty sure if you Google if Obama ordered a drone strike on U.S. soil to kill a terrorist leader that had U.S. casualties, it'll say no. But I remember when that happened.
Like I said, it's not...
You can't trust every source on the internet.
Like I said, you cannot blame the president because they are merely a vessel to the source. They are puppets.
As the president, they're the leader of the military, therefore they have to agree to drone strikes, especially on U.S. soil.
Yeah, but the presidents...
I don't
are
remember
not
where
the
it was,
top
but I
dogs.
remember a drone strike happening on U.S. soil in a major city that killed a 18-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 16-year-old. And at first they said drone strike, and then they said like a gas leak, and then there's all these different changes to it. And now I don't know what it was, and I don't remember where it was, so I can't fact check it. But I remember when that happened.
Sometimes I forget how different our political parties are.
Well, see, that's the funny thing, because I don't adhere to any political party. I don't
do.
believe in government.
You do.
I believe in rights, and I believe in human rights, but I don't believe in government.
Your mom is a human right, and I'm violating it.
That's dirty.
Your mom is a nose, and oh, I got your nose. I got your nose. Got nothing to say, I see. I've clearly won this debate.
But going back to our original conversation,
No!
I think it's funny that when the British people touched down in America, the indigenous people haven't even discovered the wheel yet. They were that far behind.
Discovered the what now?
The indigenous people haven't even discovered the wheel.
What veal?
Wheel.
The
You know, like the
veal?
round thing, the round thing that makes you move and go wee.
What?
Wheel with the W.
Oh, wheel. I was like, what? Are you talking about veal? Like the fucking cow?
Yes, they haven't discovered cows yet. They didn't discover the wheel, and they.
You're a livestock.
I know I am. I'm a livestock to the government.
You're a government.
Fuck the government.
Is that why we're friends? Because you secretly work for the government and you're here to keep tabs on me because you know deep down I'm secretly an anarchist?
No, that's me.
Oh. So I'm the one who's secretly working for the government who's keeping tabs with you whenever you talk downly on the government? Okay.
Yes.
I'd be a terrible CIA agent or whatever they're called.
CIA agent. This is me, Jada said.
There's a lot of people landing here, hun.
Shit.
More. Did you know that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America? It's illegal. It's a federal offense. It's one of the only sentences that you're not allowed to say.
Shot at already.
And it was okay for me to say it right then because I was just telling you that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America. I'm not actually saying it. I'm just letting you know that it's illegal to say that. It's kind of like a public service. I'm letting you know so that you don't accidentally
I've
go
like
out
2 people
and
on
say
the
something
helmet.
like that. But what's interesting is that it's very illegal
One
to
down.
say I really, really think someone out there should kill the President of the United States of America.
I'm out of ammo.
That's illegal. Extremely illegal. Very, very illegal. But not illegal to say with a mortar launcher.
What the
Because
what
that's
now?
a sentence.
Mortar
It's a legal
launcher.
sentence, but it may have
What's
nothing
that?
to do with the sentence before that. So
Uh,
that's perfectly
kind of
fine.
like a grenade
Perfectly legal.
launcher.
I also found out that it's incredibly illegal, extremely illegal, to go
Thank
on
you so much.
television and say
I am
something
so
like,
close to
the
being
best
dead.
place to fire a mortar launcher at the White House would be from the roof of the Rockefeller Hewitt building because of minimum security and you'd have a clear line of sight to the president's bedroom. Insanely illegal. Ridiculously, recklessly, insanely illegal. Yet even more illegal to show an illustrated diagram.
Did you know that he died?
Yeah, I cried. I literally cried when he found
Felonious
out.
because they will come to your house in the middle of the night and they will lock
He
you
died
up.
in like a car
Extremely
crash or
against the
something.
law. One thing that is technically legal to say is that we have a group that meets Fridays at midnight under the Brooklyn Bridge, and the password is Sixth Tyrannus.
Trevor Moore is one of my favorite comedians. I loved him so fucking much. You should listen to his bit about how he was forced to go to Mexico.
He was forced to go to Mexico.
Yes, because it is literally one of the funniest stand-up bits I've ever heard. Alright, I got someone on me. I got 2 people on me. Shit.
Bloody hell.
There's a shotgun, alright. I got a shotty. I ain't afraid to use it.
And they teabagged me and they're camping your spot.
Alright. They didn't search you, right?
No. Well, I think they saw you.
As long as I can get the element of surprise. Oh, I missed. God damn it. How the fuck did I miss that?
I don't fucking know.
They're like 2 feet in front of me and I fucking missed. That's embarrassing. I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm very much not sober. I don't know if you can tell yet or not, but I'm not sober and that is my excuse.
I'm not sober and I'm doing better than you. What's your excuse?
I
That
drank
you
a lot.
suck and that alcohol
Probably.
prohibits you from being better? Be better, Paul San Miguel.
Well, I'm drunk and I don't have my glasses, so
Be better.
those are my excuses.
There's this palette from Too Faced that smells like chocolate and it smells amazing.
I love Two-Face. He's one of my favorite Batman villains.
No. Not that Too Faced.
I love that Two-Face.
Get fucked. Alright, I get to pick, yeah?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm landing very fucking early. This is no bueno.
Why?
I'm gonna land at the bus stop.
Oh, I got like a perfect landing spot.
Aren't you lucky?
No, I'm just good and coordinated. I say as I completely fuck up my landing.
Ha! Hee hee. Someone just tried to shoot at me. That was a road.
I just got 250.
Nice.
There's some mini shields.
Thank you. Sometimes I forget this is here.
What?
This hidden bunker.
Oh yeah. There's a 50 pot right there, and a recon scanner and a blue sub.
I want the Raycon scanner. Ooh.
It's not a single assault in this entire fucking building.
Why is this file here?
The bunker?
Yeah.
It's a play on the game Control, which is a really good game. Which is it's kind of like SCP but a little bit different. There's this whole bunch of different weird shit and an organization. And
I've played Control before. She can like control time and space, and she can like make things super slow and all that.
Levitate and
Yeah.
shit.
I played it for a couple minutes and then got confused. And then I never got back into
for
it.
a couple hours and then got confused because I didn't know where to go because the map is really goddamn confusing.
Yeah, and the training was like I was actually pissed off by the training. It was so
Yeah, it
fucking
wasn't
annoying.
much.
Well,
it's a good game. It's just really confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have like a chair in front of a certain item and then like a little rope fence around it to fence it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a play on that for that game. And I thought there was going to be a crossover because of it, but apparently I was wrong. I'm very sad about it because I would have loved this game.
We got a bot. Do not kill him, he's mine.
He's all yours. I don't see his partner anywhere.
Nope. I think that was a bot.
It's a
Oh,
combat shot.
or not. What? Where'd my assault go?
It's down here. I saw a fly down this hill. It's right.
Dude, did you see that trick shot I just did?
No, the mountain was in the way. I saw your silhouette, but I didn't see what you did.
I'm gonna save that. Watch my 6.